Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines.
They have an enthusiastic fan base that's gone completely nuts. The team plays an exciting brand of ball, and most of all, they are winning.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Boston. Gobert, no good. Stan, looking back on the 2017 draft, at the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, B.A., that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy.
And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Kid has gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it?
It's Brown on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Edwards with it. By Hauser. And Edwards slams it in.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop in.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Fires for three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
It's Edwards on the wing. Now Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gobert's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
And his team's run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Here's White, following the score by Minnesota. The kick to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. White drives in. And here's Brown for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moment. But in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Now here's Pritchard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Tatum shot is good.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three to fall. Edwards got 5 now.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Now Brown. 4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Reed. Tries yet again. Now here's Randall. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Tatum. Here's Hauser. From outside, off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Second free throw, no good. Tipped. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Boston out in front, up by one.
14, Boston, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 5. Randall can't hit. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Edwards can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Walsh. Flush it down. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Using his unique perspective, Vucevic sees the whole floor and finds the open shooter.
Here's Reed. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Randall.
I got ball.
Back to DiVincenzo.
Hey, don't forget the clock now.
Here's Edwards. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Boston leading by 6. Inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more. Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Foul.
Hey, just help us understand that they'll be
Personal
tested.
foul.
Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. Can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Guys, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. And Minnesota calls time here. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. No good. Unable to win this run.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Jason Tatum.
Drains the triple.
Well, Tatum... is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Back to DiVincenzo. Right side Edwards. Right side White. Outside Tatum. Tatum to the rack. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Graham, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Gobert. Another shot. Boston pulls it in. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Tatum. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Minnesota calls time here. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And it seemed that not a lot went right for them. Plenty of standing around on the offensive end, and their D couldn't make up for it.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
There's Tatum with the 3. Randall pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Sumo can't hit. Boston leading by 21. Pass to Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And that one falls for Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Celtics. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
On the wing, Tatum. Back to Brown. The 3. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Minnesota now. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla's a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Down low. Randall.
Julius Randall.
And he converts the layup. Randall's got his first basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Checking in for the Celtics. Walsh. Gonzalez.
Timberwolves trail by 19. For three, DiVincenzo. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Gonzalez. And the three-pointer goes. Gonzalez has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. DeSumo on the wing. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Boston leading by 22. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Walsh. Hauser outside. Fires from deep. Kept alive by Boston. Knocked away. Here's Gonzalez.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Offensive rebound. Pass to Walsh. Here's Gonzalez. Now Hauser. There's the three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now the Celtics on the move. Hauser outside. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Keita. Defended by Gobert. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Substitution on the court.
.111 left in the third. For three, DiVincenzo. Rebound Boston. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
It's scooped up. Out to DiVincenzo. And that one hits the back iron.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
Tatum from long range. Randall pulls down the board. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Left side, Brown. Fires the three. Pass to Shireman. The three is up. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Minnesota.
Oh, they're on fire. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Boston out front, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help with defense?
I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's Walsh. And he jams it home with authority.
Assisted by.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Edwards, no good.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. They get the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Walsh. Oh, and he got fouled.
out, she a freak into and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out in Aspen, it's snowing, yeah. Stay in the cut.
Hello, basketball fan. You've got it on 2K Sport. As we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Here we go.
Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to Denver. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Isaiah.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. We saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Randall no good. Holmgren in the post. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of the year so exciting.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
To Gobert. On the wing, DiVincenzo.
Hey, look up top.
And it's blocked.
Man, tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, SGA. Tough by SGA.
Assist goes to
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Off the left rim and out.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to
Shai
start.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
McDaniels. That shot missing.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Holmgren left side. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got his second basket. Pass to Edwards. To end the run. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Assisted by
And now you
Shai
see They're starting to really work the ball inside.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no joke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Well, Dante DiVincenzo, obviously a very seasoned veteran at this point, a reliable rotation guy no matter where he is.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
He gets that one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Randall. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. SGA, good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to McDaniels. SGA with the steal. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to DiVincenzo. Can't hit from in close. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City.
Timberwolves foul.
A 12-point game.
Rudy Gobert.
Impressive, really, for that short 17 area. They are not missing
At the
many.
line for the Thunder.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Dunk by SGA.
Assists from
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Anthony Edwards.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
In for Oklahoma
This
City.
is his second trip to the line in this one. One second left. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Nice pass, great catch, better finish.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Kevin, back to you.
Mitchell.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Randall. Unloads from 9. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Jordan, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. George got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A three for DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. They shoot again. And the rejection by Holmgren. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Timeout. And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. And Greg on a team as stacked as OKC. You can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
For 3, Edwards. Drops in the tray. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around.
And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
In for Oklahoma City.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Outside Edwards. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Ball.
So it's the Thunder now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleepwalk through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Count it good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the Timberwolves call time. We're getting their first look at the Thunder. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Outside, George. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. The wide open look here for Highland. Buries the long-range jumper.
Bones Highland, an aggressive scorer. If he gets a look from 3, he won't be shy.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for Lou George.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Highland misses.
they have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. They get it again. He can't get that one.
The ability to affect a shot and then secure the rebound, that is big time,
That's
folks.
the end of the first half with the score.
And so it's the Oklahoma
Your Timberwolves. 24, Oklahoma City. 48.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make...
Name another with a flow like this. Can't nobody do the go like this. With a glow like this. And a like this. Can't nobody drop it low like this. Get dough like this. 10 toes like this. Hit him with the finger roll like this. Can I roll right quick? Can I blow right quick? Now you know you had to froze that red. With the C-A-D-I. Double L, pick them to the hotel. Oh well. Throw it on my kitchen like Odell. So I pull up with the cheese, no rotel. Double L, AC. With the rock, no Jay-Z. You ain't talking money and pay me. Now you want an info on maybe. I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou. Ay, I pull up designer, he want my call out the like Lou. Ay, you goofies ain't getting no rockin' on Gucci like ay. Quit thinking I'm stupid, ain't the old me don't the new me like ay. Off, sis. You want me go like it's take off, sis. Let me take off, sis. Get your cake off, sis. Tell me what they wanna take off this. Challenger, who in my caliber? I take a and I like Hannibal. Got your camera. I like with stamina. Goku, my go-to, I go to whenever I go through. I didn't know you ain't loyal. You come through this, so rap like some for you. Tired, they acting like we ain't the truth. But we spitting like this in the booth. Spool, pull up and hop at the coupe. Pull up and hop at the coupe. I'm pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like hey, I pull up designer, he want my he call out the like hey, goofies ain't getting no I'm rocking on Gucci like hey, quit thinking I'm stupid, ain't the old me, the new me like hey.
Sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible. Bet you didn't think, so I command you to. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to those, the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype to like it. Righteous with your psychic among no possess you with one.
Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad. I got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming
Since the basics, without it you make it. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise. Corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not his muscles, but percussion he provides for me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes. Remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
I ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future.
Takes my eye.